Good evening, friends. Today I am going to cook a Spanish dish, a very simple dish which all of you can easily prepare at home. Yeah, it's a Spanish omelette. So, the ingredients which you need are just three: onions, potatoes, and eggs. You cut thinly slice around two potatoes, around one and a half onions, finely chopped, and 3 to 4 eggs. So let's get started right away. So I have oil which is already heated up. So first what I'm gonna do is fry the onions, not the potatoes, because the onions need to get brown or caramelized, and that will lend the sweetish flavor to the Spanish omelette. And a Spanish omelette is supposed to taste that way. So let's get started. So I just put the phone down and drop in the onions inside the kadhai. The onions are in the kadhai now. The flame should be at full volume, or it should be on full high flame. Turn on the flame to the maximum because these onions need to get browned, or as we call them in culinary terms, caramelized. And be generous with the oil. You can always reuse this oil 3 to 4 times. Remember, if you drop in the potatoes first instead of the onions will get translucent, but they won't give you the brown color which you are looking for. And ideally, you should use olive oil, but since I don't have any with me right now, I have used refined oil, refined sunflower oil. So let's wait for this to get caramelized. Okay, we are back. The onion is on the way to get caramelized. So now I have already fried it for 3 minutes or so. Since the flame is low, it's a home gas. Now I'll drop in the potatoes. They should be chopped finely, remember that. Okay, now we fry the potatoes and the onions together. Remember, the potatoes must be fried thoroughly. It should be soft. So we are going to fry them for around, depends, let's say 10 to 12 minutes. Hi, I'm back. So now have a look at the fried onions and potatoes. Look at that. The beautiful golden brown or caramelized color of the onions. And I tasted the potato. It's extremely soft now and well fried. So now I'll turn the stove off. Here I have broken and gently mixed 4 eggs, and I have seasoned it with salt. Added salt to it according to your taste. Remember, in this mixture, the potato and the onion mixture also goes in. So you should add salt accordingly, right? So now, let me put the phone down and add the onions and the potatoes to this egg mixture. I have taken out the potato and the onion fry mixture in this bowl where I have broken the eggs. Remember, use something like this to take the fried mixture out of the oil, so all the oil stays back. and we are going to use the same oil for the next step. But for now, what we need to do is give it a gentle mix. Do not, what do you say? What's the term? Do not beat the eggs. Okay, just gently mix them. Very gently, so the salt gets absorbed in the fried mixture. Yeah, do not use a beater or anything, just a normal spoon, and mix them well. Now, you see, this is a bit runny, means the egg mixture is running. So we leave it now for 15 minutes or so, or 10 minutes, and let this mixture get thicker. Okay, I am back. This has been sitting for around 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, I've removed the cover, and see, it's of much thicker consistency now. If you want it more thick, you can keep it resting for 2 more minutes. In the meantime, I have a flat frying pan where I have heated the oil to a very high temperature. So what I'll do now is I'll pour the entire mixture into this pan. Slowly does it. Okay, so now it has fried on high heat for 1.5 minutes and on low heat for 2 to 2.5 minutes. Now comes the tricky part. So what I am going to do is take a plate larger than this pan and cover it. It should be larger. Now I'll put the food. I take this and flip it over. You'll see, it should be one nice and clean move. Now I am going to slide this egg back into the pan. Watch how I do it. I take it here and I'll nicely slide it onto the pan. See, I have slided it and now I put it back for the same procedure. 1 minute fry in high flame and 2 to 2.5 minutes fry in low flame. Hello. Okay, it's all done. We did the same thing for the other side of the Spanish omelette. Fried it on high heat for a minute and on low heat for 2 to 2.5 minutes. Now let's test whether the omelette is done. How can you do it? Take a spoon and press it down. See, it bumps back. That means your omelette is ready. And how do we take it out? We use the same procedure. Watch me again. This is a tricky part. I use the same dish. I cover it here. And now I'm going to flip it over. So I'll place the camera here for you all to see. One, two, three. And that's it. The beautiful Spanish omelette is ready. With this you can serve 3 people. And it tastes great with some vodka, chilled beer, etc. Remember, when you fry the egg, use the same oil which you use to fry the onions and the potatoes. So the flavor is increased. And I have some remnant oil. I can always use it again at least 2 to 3 times. Now this oil has a special flavor. Okay, that's it for now. You can add some chili tomato sauce or just simple tomato sauce. Make sure it's chilled and enjoy your dish. Hope you enjoyed the Spanish omelette recipe. We'll be back soon with something new. Bye bye.